So I want to share something with you guys real quick. I heard a quote. I was listening to some personal development the other day, and I heard a quote that was so strong and profound. Um, it basically said, if an enemy is the first person to tell you the truth, you have no friends. Whew, man. And I agree with it. I really believe that the word friend is such, it's used so lazily now because a lot of people, and of course you guys know I'm gonna find a way to tie this into what I do as a trainer and helping people get healthier. I find all the time that people are fighting an uphill battle that they are not going to win simply because they don't want to at least consider taking a look at who they are around and how they played a role in their health position that they're currently in. Look, I'm never going to tell you who to get rid of. But as a trainer and as a coach, I my job is to tell you the truth. Now, honesty and heart posture with love is always my goal. But I also know that in the process of what I do, sometimes I'm going to hurt feelings unintentionally. And when I tell people that part of why they are where they are is because of who they're around and who they hang out with, I notice that things change because I believe deep down inside people know that, but they're too afraid to let go because they fear what life is like without that comfort, without that coddling, without that enabling that they've received for so many years, without that validation. See, a lot of people are just comfortable. And you've been around people for so long who have supported your unhealthy habits and cycles. And a lot of people don't have friends. They have people they have unhealthy habits in common with. Take away all that stuff, all that behavior, all that those environments you go to, where you do X, Y, and Z, and after the weekend, you're tired again because the scale's up, but you were out with those people last weekend or you went on a trip with them, and you guys know you acted a fool with how you ate, how you drank. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Are these your friends? Because every time you're around them, you get unhealthier. Who's telling you the truth? Who's pulling you to the side and saying, hey, we got to stop this? This is not, what does this translate to for us 20 years from now? Are we going to be better or are we going to be worse? Those are the people that you want to be around more. And guess what? You don't even have to kick these people out of your life, but you need to upgrade. You need to find more people who are going to love you by telling you the truth. And when I hear that statement, that line, if the first person to tell you the truth is your enemy, you have no friends, that's actually scary because you've been around people your entire life who have contributed and assisted you. Who we are today, regardless of what you do for a living, how you speak, your belief system, everything. It's not just about health. We are products of our environment. This is why we go to school to learn, because that environment is going to nurture and cultivate who we need to become for the work world. So why you have to look at it the same way for your social world. And I'm not against fun. I'm not against leisure. But when your whole life is designed around fun, entertainment, overeating, over drinking, not getting enough sleep, stress, don't be surprised with the results of your health. Or when you're trying to make a change while still sticking around those same energies, environments, and individuals, why it's so much harder. You need to get with and team up with allies, with people who think like what you want and who you want to become. You want to get around the goal. You don't want to get around the opposite of the goal. So don't make life harder for you by continuing. You're fighting an uphill battle that's going to keep getting steeper. It's great that you want to do better with your health, but that's not enough. You have to actually make adjustments and changes. Your lifestyle is where the biggest issue is. So you have to make changes with your lifestyle. And what's part of your lifestyle? The people you hang out with. And I know it might hurt, it might feel uncomfortable because this is what you're used to. But if you really want to develop and grow and see like your friends let you take off a whole month because of your birthday just to do unhealthy stuff. Those are not your friends. And they're not intentionally trying to hurt you, but the acceptance of it is still hurting you. Just because someone's not intentionally trying to hurt you doesn't mean they don't serve as a danger to you in your health. You have to have a perspective. You have to open up. You have to think outside of your emotions. Put the titles to the side. Put the years of you being friends with them to the side. Evaluate what's important here. Let's be logical about this. Let's be intelligent about this. Are you better? Are you healthier? Or are you worse or healthier around them? That's all that it comes down to. And I know it's all about what you do in the end, but they influence you. These are the hard questions that are going to be life changing and going to transition you. These are the questions people run from, but you got to ask them and you got to confront them. Otherwise, things will stay the same and you'll forever be in that hamster wheel of unhealthiness.